What's a revenge you regret because it hit harder than expected? At my old job, we had an unspoken rule. If you pranked someone, you had to be ready for war. And for 2 years, my coworker Jenna and I were undefeated champions. It started small. I swapped her mouse with a broken one. She changed my computer language to Spanish. I filled her drawer with plastic forks. She wrapped my entire desk in aluminum foil. Nothing harmful, just annoying enough to ruin your morning. We even had rules. No permanent damage, no involving family, and absolutely nothing that could get either of us fired. It was fun, until the day she escalated. It was the middle of winter, freezing, like breath turns to ice freezing. I walked out after a 12-hour shift, exhausted, ready to go home. And my car looked like a sculpture. A solid thick layer of ice, not frost, ice. I just stood there staring at it, blinking. Then I saw her, across the parking lot, leaning against her car, smiling. "I only sprayed it every hour," she called out. Didn't want to overdo it. It took me 40 minutes to even open the door. My hands were numb. My patience, gone. That was the moment I decided I was going to end this war. The next night, I came prepared. A large bedsheet, a hose, and just enough pettiness to make a point. I carefully draped the sheet over her entire car. Smooth, perfect coverage. Then I lightly sprayed it with water. Not too much. Just enough to freeze. By morning, the sheet would be frozen solid to the car. A mild inconvenience. Annoying. Harmless. Or at least, that's what I thought. The next day, my phone rang before my alarm. It was Jenna. She wasn't laughing. "What did you do to my car?" I sat up instantly. "What? It's just a sheet." "No," she cut me off. "It's frozen to everything." I rushed to the parking lot. She was already there, standing next to her car, trying to peel the sheet off. Except it wasn't peeling. It was bonded to the surface, like glue. When she pulled harder, I heard it. A sharp crack. One of the windshield wipers snapped clean off. Not just the blade. The entire arm. We both froze. That sound echoed in my chest louder than it should have. "This wasn't part of the game," she said quietly, and she was right. We'd crossed the one rule we never talked about out loud. No damage. I paid for the repairs. Of course I did, and we both agreed. The prank war was over. Done. Finished. Or so I thought. A week later, I got into my car after work, and something smelled off. Not strong. Just weird. I shrugged it off. Until the next day. It got worse. By day 3, it was unbearable. I cleaned everything. Took out trash. Wiped every surface. Checked everywhere. Nothing. But the smell kept growing. Rotten. Sour. Impossible to ignore. I called Jenna. "Did you do something to my car?" She paused. Then said very calmly, "I told you the war was over." And hung up. It took me 6 months. 6 months. To find them all. Tiny pieces of smoked fish. Hidden everywhere. Inside the vents. Under the seats. Tucked beneath the trunk lining. Even inside the spare tire compartment. Every time I thought I'd found the last one, the smell would come back. Stronger. Like it was haunting me. I deep cleaned that car so many times I lost count. Nothing worked. Eventually, I just sold it. Took the loss. Moved on. But here's the part I didn't expect. Years later, I don't remember the laughs. I don't remember the fun of the prank war. I remember that moment, that crack, the second something harmless turned into something real. Because revenge isn't dangerous when it's funny. It's dangerous when it stops being a game. And you realize you don't actually know where the line is until you've already crossed it.